Good morning, everyone. This is a live look that we have for you of the nation's capital, because it all comes down to a deal that Congress needs to make to end the partial government shutdown that's causing those long lines at airports all over the country, including right here in Texas at Houston's Bush Intercontinental. But this morning, part of the story that you haven't seen before, only on KXAN.
Yeah, it's been more than a month of these long lines at airports. Also more than a month since TSA officers received their last full paycheck. And we have a live look we want to show you. This is Austin-Bergstrom, the line there at the security checkpoints. We know that nationwide, more than 400 officers have quit. Thousands more have called out sick since that partial government shutdown started. And we have KXAN's Ava Brengord here with us, who got an exclusive look into how the workers at Austin's airport are coping with these problems. Good morning.
Yeah, hey, good morning. Most of us are only impacted by the shutdown if we go to the airport and get in line for security. But I spoke with two officers who described the experience of working for weeks at the airport with no pay. They asked us to conceal their identities because they still want to keep their jobs.
Just stop the nonsense. It's not called for. And you're destroying people's lives, people's credit, people's family good.
Some of the first people you see before a flight, transportation security officers, tell us they're struggling.
Who wants to go work a job and not receive your paycheck?
These officers are two of the thousands of federal employees working without pay during the partial government shutdown as lawmakers continue to work towards a funding deal for the Department of Homeland Security.
Neither of you have walked off the job. Why stay?
Some of us have put in a lot of time, and we are making money. And why should we have to go find employment somewhere else? We're not trying to beat the system. We're out here trying to do our job.
A job they claim has been made increasingly more difficult by TSA leadership at AUS. Earlier this month, U.S. Senator John Cornyn spoke to reporters during a visit to the Austin airport.
Well, I just talked to the head of the TSA here in Austin, and thankfully these brave men and women are doing their job and not calling in sick and not quitting. When
a reporter asked the reason for long security lines, if not due to staffing, Cornyn said,
well, it's called spring break, it's called South by Southwest. There's just a lot of demand for the traveling public, and they're doing the best they can.
But the officers say they want to make it clear.
Whoever made that statement to that senator is was disheartening, because it's definitely not the truth.
They said some officers at AUS had called out before the senator's visit to Austin's airport.
You're looking at roughly 30 to 50 people. Yeah, 30 to 50. 30 to 55 people.
And was this before those statements?
So it'd be 30 before the statement.
The officers tell us their co-workers have called out for multiple reasons, from no paychecks to childcare costs to not affording gas for the car ride to work. When asked to confirm those claims, a spokesperson with the Department of Homeland Security said they could only share national numbers and a list of major airports with high call-out rates. AUS was not on that list. The officers we spoke to tell us the impact of the shutdown and those missed paychecks will extend far beyond a day's work, and they hold those at the top responsible.
Can I ask, what is your message to lawmakers?
Grow up. And it's just y'all are doing nothing but disappointing people. Y'all are acting like children, and one of these days somebody's going to treat y'all like children.
Well, after several attempts to get in contact with TSA leadership at the Austin airport, we did not hear back for answers to our questions. As for Senator Cornyn, when asked for a statement on the comments made earlier this month on TSA staffing at AUS, we were directed to his previous comments made on a different news outlet shortly after that visit, where he said lawmakers are working to fix the shutdown and called the, quote, political impasse in Washington unfortunate. Sally?
Unfortunate indeed, and just not acceptable for a lot of these TSA agents who are working without a paycheck. Are we closer for them to make a deal in Congress?
Yep, so all we know right now is that senators are expected to vote again today on a proposal to fund TSA and much of the Department of Homeland Security.
It also comes right before Congress is set to go on a spring break recess at the end of this week.
Yeah, it's such an important perspective. These are real people. Their lives are impacted, and it's not just a bad day at the airport for someone who's flying through. This is a bad month for people who are working there. Thank you, Ava.